Hello Cancer, thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Thank you for all the support on the channel. This is going to be your video for January 5th to January 11th, 2021. Thank you. Welcome cross watchers, and please remember I read the cards, you decide if they apply to you or your situation, and your first instinct on when I pull a card of who it would relate to is probably correct. Welcome cross watchers. So I put the oracle cards over here, which are all for you, and the tarot deck over here, which is the energies around you. You probably will show up over here as well. So the first one for you, Cancer, is Laser Beam 39. So the universe is trying to put a laser beam on you or something in your life to make you understand. And I feel like whatever it was not for your highest good, and it was very dark. They're trying to make you focus on something that's going to make you happier, that's going to bring you light. So what do you feel you're being drawn to in your life, where you're being led to in some sense? Because laser beam is pretty strong. So Entangled 13. So you have 39 and 13. 12. So this would be, that would be 3 if you break the numbers down, and this would be 4. So far we're going in order. If you break the numbers down, you might not choose to. So this is full circle. Entangled usually means you got yourself entangled in something. And I feel like laser beam focus is the universe trying to show you what you got yourself entangled in. And it could be anything. The cards hopefully will show us more what that could be. So talking smack is just what it says. I feel like you got yourself around some negative people, or you started acting like them. You started incorporating yourself into their negative behavior. I see it's all dark here, and you're moving towards your sun. So I feel like you're moving kind of fast, and the universe is trying to get you to move fast. I feel they're trying to get you to focus on something. I mean, laser beam is so precise. Entangled is something you got yourself entangled with, and talking smack is that you need to remove yourself from these energies before things get worse. Whatever that could pertain to for you. So now I'm going to pull the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you, Cancer. So the first one is 10 of C. So this talks about either you could be traveling or you need to go around. You don't need to. You have free will to do whatever you said. I try not to use that word to tell you what you need to do, because we all have free will. So I usually catch myself when I say that. But this says that there's people, a family or friends, where you could go around, a place you go to vacation or something that could make you feel happy or make you feel secure and make you forget a lot of your issues that aren't good for you. So 10 of Sky, there's some sort of stress to where somebody feels backed into a corner. They feel like they're stuck and they can't get out, and things are just going to get worse. This usually pertains to somebody, it being in somebody's head, because the cat can easily move away from there. I mean, there's not even water there. But I do feel like somebody has made you feel stuck. I feel like they've, for lack of a better word, abused you. I hate to say that, but I'm being drawn to how skinny the cat is. It has claw marks. It has an eye that is closed, and it's kind of crouching. So I feel like you've had to be defensive, and maybe it was somebody who you used to feel comfortable and happy with, and something has turned to where you're very defensive. I feel like this, whoever this pertains to, somebody has hurt somebody really bad, physically. So this is Leo strength. So it could be Leo placement around you, Cancer. This also could be for a cusper, which is somebody whose sign is within 3-day grace period of the next sign. So if you're born and then 3 days later it changes from Cancer to Leo, you could be a cusper. So this, the little birdies in there tell me somebody has tried to make you aware of something. You've had 3 times where people are trying to guide you. Black usually, deflects negativity. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Black deflects negativity away from you. That's why we have a lot of black stones. A lot of people meditate with black crystals or black stones when they want to deflect negative energy. So I do feel like somebody has told you to what's going on here. So then we have Six of Earth. So Six of Earth is saying that somebody was generous to somebody. So somebody helped you maybe, or somebody feels like they brought you up and made your life better. I almost feel like they're using this against you. Like they're saying, well, I helped you. I've been generous to you. I've done this for you. And if they're hurting you, you have to find the strength to override. You don't owe anyone anything. If people are generous, it's because they want to be generous, their own kindness. You don't give generosity and then tell somebody because they were generous they have to put up with you berating them or hurting them. So be aware of that. Oh, so Three of Fire is you looking to the universe asking why this is happening. You are very sad. You're very, and this is so pure. I mean, the white cat is such purity, and you're in your own space, and you're looking up saying, why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to be here and learn what I'm learning? So Ten of Fire says that there's a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. Again, the columns in the back are supporting you. You're running away from this. So I feel like they had to make it really chaotic for you to move away from that situation. If you just seem to be complacent with it almost and putting up with it, and they're like, okay, we have to be real dramatic or let them see their drama to get them to move away. So the World card is you going towards your sunshine. So we have two sunshines right there. And I feel like you're anticipating and looking at your future. I feel like you have multiple times. Maybe you've sat and looked out the window and dreamt of your future to make yourself strong, especially when the people came to you and gave you advice on something. And it made you think about it, and you just didn't act on it, is what I feel. So the next one is Ace of Sky. So Ace of Sky is a warning to me. It's a warning to stop, because the path you're about to take is not going to be easy. So you have to decide what path this would mean to you, and if it applies to you at all. But there's some sort of paths you can take, and one of them is going to be harder, one's going to be easier, one's going to be like more mental maybe, but I feel like there's a bunch of people the universe is trying to tell you to quit going around these people. It's time for you to move away. I feel like you got entangled with some hater, so to speak. So this is the Star card. This represents Leo again and Aquarius. So I don't know if you were misled by a Leo and you felt like they were your happiness and your strength. Wow, that's weird. That just fell out of my hand like that. And so I feel like the Leo possibly let you down. They misguided you. Nine of Fire. So there could be addictions involved in this somewhere, and the universe is trying to give you strength to guide you to be your strongest self. I really do. I'm going to switch to the Tarot Illuminati now. I wish all the readings could be 100% positive, because I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but hopefully you already know this, and this is just confirming it for you. So the first one is Nine of Cups. So this says that you can be very independent and very secure and beautiful being single. This is somebody who's single and is like, I love myself, I know what I can accomplish. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups is my codependent king. This is somebody who plots, somebody who only gives because they get something back. He has a cup of love, traditionally is what the King of Cups is, and they offer love, but in this deck I don't get that at all. I feel like he's plotting. With his hands like that, he's like, come grab the cup. Come grab the cup of love. I'll give you the cup of love. So I do feel like there's manipulation. So it's going over the addiction card. So be wary of people trying to trick you into an addiction or back towards an addiction. Something to do with addiction. They're trying to lead you astray, I feel. So Three of Cups is a happy family. This is people happy before they are aware of what's going on. They're all happy when they don't know there's a third party or there's drug addiction or alcohol addiction going on. The Empress. So the Empress is intuition. This is somebody who has a lot of intuition. This is also a new beginning. This is going towards a new life, a new choice. somebody wears their heart on the sleeve, and this is honesty. This person is honest. This person does not play games. The Empress doesn't play around. So look at these two almost match the red. So I feel like if you get stable in your independence and your single self, I feel like you'll have more intuition, you'll be more vibrant, a new beginning. So justice, this is beautiful, Cancer. This is Libra. This is balance. The universe is going to balance it out, and it's going over that card for the person who could be trying to manipulate you. Balance is coming in. It's going to right itself. Six of Swords says that somebody's moving away from a situation. Somebody is getting on their boat and moving away from whatever this could mean for you. The talking smack, the entanglement, and there's a new lover coming into you. This is Gemini placement, but this is a new lover. So Two of Pentacles is juggling. So I don't know if you're going to have a hard time juggling the change taking place and a new lover, or if somebody is juggling two people. I see two ships, so I do feel like it has to do with either a direction. Somebody has a choice between two directions, or they're juggling two situations. So now that I'm looking at this ship is all lit up in the bottom with lights, and this ship is dark. So I do feel like you may have a decision to make. One's light and one's dark. One's for your highest good and one is not. So I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey lesson cards now for you, Cancer. So the first one we have for you is discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And this is a very intricate pattern. So discipline sometimes is best to write a plan and follow that plan, write a pros and cons of how I could stay on track, how I can fall off track. Kind of do that and then go back and critique it if you feel like it's not working very good. How do I need to change this? So discipline is what gets you to where you want to go. Like when somebody says, okay, well you have school, and somebody says, let's go camping. And you're like, oh no, I have to do my schoolwork. Camping might sound fun and it might be a relief, but if it's going to alter your schoolwork, then it wouldn't be the best choice for you. So discipline is always choosing the best choice to get you to your highest good. So the next one is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And forgiveness can just spiral out of control if you hang on to it too long. This is your sacral chakra. Yeah, and this is your healing. So you see the purple there too. You're healing from something. So you don't even have to tell the person you forgive them. You don't have to forget. But forgiveness in your heart and your soul will move you to a higher vibration really well. So the next one is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So this is your solar plexus chakra. You're doing a lot of healing. So there's purple in here and red as well. So red could be anger, red could be passion, and passion and fear kind of go hand in hand. You know, fear can hold us back when we're excited and fearful, when we're scared and fearful. So once you override your fears, or maybe you feel like if you're not disciplined or you forgive this person, they'll come back and you'll let them back in. That's kind of not how it works. So you can still forgive somebody and still be disciplined and release fear. Fear is what we make usually bad choices because we get scared and we're like, oh, I'm too scared, I'm not going to do it. So keep that in mind, that you can move forward dealing with fear, and eventually the fear will subside. So discipline would force you to deal with fear, and then that will help you go forward. So 38, this is Whispers of the Ocean. 38 is shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. This is a lobster, and lobsters change their exoskeleton. They shed it. So shedding the old means you might have to release, this is a heart chakra, a love, a lot of passion. It seems like you're fearful of releasing some friends, people, a situation, a house, a relationship, family. There's something you're fearful of letting go of, I feel, and you will be super happy once you let go of it. It might take a little while, but when you look back, you'll be like, oh, now I get it. Look at this, 44, Unexplained Wonder. So this is a unicorn fish. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. So I feel like you're going towards people that are like you, and somebody's going to just like you so much. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just love how you're so different. I love this about you. Where these people, obviously somebody there didn't value that part of you. 44 is a master number. Somebody is going to be enlightened by you, for lack of a better word. They're going to be enamored with you. You're going to shine to them. And then it's going to draw other people like you and that person to you. But it appears you have to let go of something, to have them blessings come towards you. Which is the hardest part of life. To feel like something good is coming towards you when you're releasing something. So the Angel and Ancestor card, oh my goodness, is great teacher, learn from spiritual experience. So this is the Father Sky to the Native Americans, is what it says in the book. Father Sky is revered all over the world. This is the peace. The dove represents peace, and I see the intricate in there, the design of discipline, of the choices you had to make to get you here. So I feel like you are going to teach somebody after you move through all this to be more peaceful, or somebody is teaching you how to go towards your best self and be at peace. Again, I feel like the forgiveness and the fear will release you once you keep doing the moving forward. Look at this. The next one is winter. Take care of your needs. So this always makes me think of the lone wolf. This makes me think of the alpha wolf. So somebody who takes control and says, I know it's cold, I know it's winter, I know this is not going to be easy, this is not going to be happy, fun times, but I have the drive to see the big picture of where I'm going to go, and I'm going to go for it. So sometimes it's scary to go alone through cold, hard times, but once you come to the other side, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was so strong. So I feel like this is spirituality, and this is strength in your own soul, so to speak, to go for what you know is your highest good, and where you're going to end up is beautiful compared to what you're leaving behind. So I hope this connects with you, Cancer. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Cancer.